Magical mystery tour of the high school basketball state playoffs continues. First of two stops today. This afternoon here at 1 o'clock, we are live at Salem High School. 1 o'clock start, that is, between Salem and Wildwood in a South Jersey Group 1 boys semifinal. The winner goes to the South Jersey title game to play either Paulsboro or Gloucester. I'm Brian Cunniff alongside Buddy Tarbotton and Chris Knoll handling the live video stream on coastsportstoday.com. Glad you could join us. This should be a good one between two very familiar opponents. This is actually the fourth time these two teams will have played this season. And they split the two in the regular season with each winning on the other's home floor. And then in the Tri-County Conference Tournament, Salem beat Wildwood here on this floor. So, but the thing for Wildwood is it's always very difficult to win state playoff games on the road. But this is their third time in this gym, and Buddy Tarbotton, they've already proven that they could win here, as evidenced by their 53-50 win back on February 4th.
And Brian, the bottom line is, this Warrior team, as I was talking to Coach Scott McCracken in the locker room before the game, they have this team's different in their makeup. They're kind of like you would call steely nerved. I'm not saying they don't know enough to be nervous, but the way they play and their mentality, they're not the type of team that gets nervous or gets rattled. So a game up on the road for them, and they've already been here, they've already won here, so they got that confidence going for them. And you know what? With the way they have overachieved already to this point with a 17-10 record, anything can happen here this afternoon. And I'll tell you what, I would not count the Wildwood boys out.
No, definitely not. High school basketball on the coast, proudly brought to you by Lucky Bones in Cape May. Stop in Lucky Bones for great food with great friends. That's Lucky Bones at the foot of the bridge in Cape May. Crest Savings Bank is a proud sponsor of local sports. Wishes everyone the best of luck in today's game. Banking since 1919 with branches to serve you. Visit crestsavings.com. The Greater Wildwood JCs would like to wish the Wildwood Warriors the best of luck in today's game. The Greater Wildwood JCs supports high school basketball on 98.7 The Coast and coastsportstoday.com. A little bit about Salem. They've got a lot of balance, and they have a very familiar coach in Anthony Farmer, familiar to us back in Cape May County, as he was the head coach at Middle Township for 3 seasons a little bit ago. Now he takes over in his first year at Salem, and his son, Anthony, who's a sophomore, is their leading scorer at 14.1 per game. Salem has a lot of balance in their lineup. Anthony averages 14.1. Then Amari Smith, who's a handful, he averages just under 11. He's also their leading rebounder at 10 a game. And then Keith Brown averages a little under 9 a game. Miles Rogers averages a little over 7 a game. And this is a Salem team that isn't the best shooting team, but they are relentless on the boards. And that is the key for Wildwood. Can they keep Salem off the offensive boards? If they can, they'll have a very good chance to win. And that's what they did in that game in early February when they won here 53-50.
Well, and again, that is the key to the Warriors being able to be successful. They have to box out. They have to make the other team work, get some over-the-top fouls. And Brian, you missed the fifth starter is Pickett, Zahir Pickett. He averages 8.5 points a game and just under 4 rebounds. So this team, the Salem Rams, they are very balanced. And, you come back and you look at this Wildwood team, you never know who's going to step up for them and be that guy.
We saw that the other night.
Yes.
When Ryan Troiano had his career-high 18 points. He had been averaging less than 3 going into the game. Wildwood's led by sophomore Junior Hans. He averages just under 18 a game. Senior Ernie Troiano averages 12.5. And at just 6 foot, he's their second leading rebounder at 6 per game. His brother Dom averages a little under 9 a game, and he's their leading rebounder at 6.3 a game. So Wildwood, as Buddy said, does have a little bit of balance as well. Michael's Fabricare offers quality dry cleaning, pickup, and delivery service, proudly serving all of Cape May County. Trusted professionals at Michael's Fabricare, 609-522-4499. The Wildwood Recreation Department would like to wish the Wildwood Warriors the best of luck in today's game. For events and activities, go to recreation-wildwoodnj.org. And this is the first of 2 broadcasts that we'll have for you today. We'll pack up when this game ends and head back to Wildwood as the Wildwood girls take on Woodstown in a South Jersey Group 1 semifinal. That'll be in the Warrior Gymnasium at 5 o'clock. So 2 broadcasts today of high school basketball. And where else would you rather be on a Saturday in March?
Yeah, exactly. Saturday in March, this is what it's all about. And that's why it's called March Madness. You know, it trickles all the way down to the grade school level. And, you know, we're looking again at this. This is a semifinal game. So the winner of this contest moves into the South Jersey Group 1 final, which will be played Tuesday night, March 6th. And that game would be played at the highest seed that is still
So, yeah, if
playing.
Paulsboro wins the other game, they'll be at home. If Gloucester wins, the winner of this Wildwood Salem game will be at home. So they are we're about to play the national anthem here at Salem High School ahead of this basketball game. So we're going to take a 2-minute timeout. We'll come back after this on 98.7 The Coast. Well, I said 2, but we might need 3. They're doing a lot of announcements. Make it 3. Thanks. Thank you.
Your positive encouragement and support is appreciated. Booing, taunting, or intimidating the officials or opponents is unsportsmanlike and unacceptable. Salem High School reserves the right to eject spectators who do not conduct themselves properly or violate the positive spirit of high school competition. Your officials for today's game are John Penko, Michael Collins, and Percy Valentine. And now please rise and honor America as that national anthem is presented.
Wildwood at Salem, South Jersey Group 1 boys semifinal. Starters are being introduced. Wildwood wearing the away maroon uniforms trimmed in white and dark gray. Their starters, senior Ernie Troiano, sophomore Junior Hans, sophomore Ryan Troiano at the guard positions, and senior Josh Felice, senior Dom Troiano at the forward positions. They are coached by Scott McCracken. Starters for Salem: Anthony Farmer, a sophomore, Keith Brown, a senior, will play at the guard positions. The forwards, junior Amari Smith, junior Zahir Pickett, and junior Miles Rogers. Salem is coached by Anthony Farmer. They'll wear their home whites trimmed in blue and black. The officials are John Panko, Percy Valentine, and Mike Collins. That's a good officiating crew on this one, buddy. And you would expect that in a semifinal.
Yeah, absolutely. 3 well-qualified gentlemen. And, again.
Big crowd here at Salem.
Yeah.
They might be close to a sellout here. Wildwood's got a nice contingent behind their bench of about 75 or so fans.
Yeah, Wildwood does travel well. And this Salem program, they have a good following. And Anthony Farmer, he has done a real good job here with this team. And again, that's why they're a 20-win team, and they won that Tri-County Classic, edging out Wildwood, that division.
Both teams huddle up before the start of the game. And we're about ready to go. If you're watching the live video stream, Wildwood is in red, moving from left to right. Josh Felice for Wildwood will jump it up against Miles Rogers of Salem. Felice is giving up about 3 or 4 inches here, so Wildwood's going to play defense off the tip. And John Panko, the lead official, has the ball. The tip is actually won by Wildwood. It's Dom Troiano tracks it down in the Warrior backcourt. Salem comes out man-to-man. Right side, Ernie Troiano for Wildwood. Goes up top to Felice. Felice holds, takes it to the wing, goes to Ernie Troiano along the baseline. He's going to pull up and shoot, no good. Rebound battled for, and it's knocked around, picked up by Salem. Knocked away by Ryan Troiano, but Salem comes up with the loose ball. Here's Pickett. Pickett holding. Gets it to Brown. Brown about 30 feet from the basket against Josh Felice. Kicks in the corner to Pickett. Pickett steps in. 18-footer is an air ball. Offensive rebound, though. But no, they don't give him the offensive rebound, as Miles Rogers, as he was collecting the ball, was on the end line, so it's a turnover. So it's a team rebound for Wildwood, actually. That's the way that will go down, and Ryan Troiano will trigger the inbound. Salem showing pressure. Center of the floor, Dom Troiano, back to Ryan. He's doubled, stripped, ball's loose, going to the basket and laying it in is Amari Smith.
Yeah, and right there, that full court pressure, Salem got a good trap, able to tip the ball away from Troiano.
Junior Hans going to the rim, finishes as they beat the pressure easily there. And it's 2-2. Salem pushes Pickett on the wing in front of the Wildwood bench. High post to Rogers. Foul line jumper is good. Miles Rogers knocks it down.
Yeah, elbow jump shot right there. It's now 4-2.
Here's Junior Hans running again for Wildwood. Goes to Ryan Troiano. He'll try a 3. Bang! Continuing his hot shooting from the other night. Wildwood has a 5-4 lead. 6:15 to go first quarter. Driving is Brown. Pulls up from 16 short. Rebound to Salem. Little jump hook is no good. Rebound to Dom Troiano of Wildwood, and he is fouled. Fouled by Miles Rogers. And Wildwood will have it.
And that will be the first personal foul, first team foul of the basketball game. Rogers picks up his first.
Pressure by Salem again. They get it into Dom Troiano, over to Ryan. Ryan gets across the timeline, loses it again. Driving to the basket is Smith. His layup is good. Ernie Troiano bounces up to Junior Hans. Wow, a lot of contact over there, but Hans lost the ball out of bounds. They're going to give the ball to Salem.
Well, again, he caught the ball at a bad spot, Brian. And instead of turning and facing the defense, he tried to turn and go. And therefore, he dribbled it out of bounds.
30-second timeout by Wildwood. They trail 6-5. Stauffer Edwards, certified public accountants in Wildwood, proudly support Cape May County basketball. Give Stauffer Edwards a call, 609-522-0246. One-Off Marketing specializes in many services for your business or personal use. Screen printing, embroidery, promotional items, paper printing, or more. Check out One-Off Marketing at oneoffmarketing.com. Hassel's Ice Cream Parlor would like to wish Wildwood the best of luck in today's game. Hassel's will be opening for the 2022 season on April 29th. You can follow them on Facebook at Hassel's Ice Cream. So it's 6-5 Salem, and Salem will have the basketball here out of the 30-second Wildwood timeout.
Well, Brian, one of the things Wildwood cannot afford to do, that was their third turnover, and we're at the 5:40 mark of the first quarter.
Pickett with the basketball. Shut off. Pulls it back between the circles. Tries to make a move on Junior Hans. Gets into the lane. His shot is good. He got the friendly roll.
And that was actually a good move, too, to 6'3" junior.
8-5 Salem. Dom Troiano over to Ryan Troiano. Flips it back to Ernie. So they beat the pressure. Ernie, center of the floor, goes in the post to Dom. Leans and traveled with the basketball. And Scott McCracken, the head coach for Wildwood, has his sport coat off early in this one. Wildwood trails 8-5. Salem has the ball. 5:10 to go first quarter. Pickett with it. To Farmer. Oh, make it Rogers. No, that is Farmer, excuse me. Rogers now has it. Crossover. Kicks out. Stepping in is Pickett. Jumper is good.
And again,
if Salem's going to make outside shots, they're going to be really tough to beat.
Yeah, especially shots like that. That was a good shot selection by Pickett.
Hans goes to Ernie Troiano. Now to Dom. Now Junior Hans on the right wing. Back to Dom Troiano for three. No good off the iron. Rebound to Farmer. Farmer takes it up the sideline. Farmer across the division line. Goes cross court to Pickett. Pickett in the corner. Rogers, an 18-footer. Got it.
Wow. They are shooting lights out, Brian.
Ernie Troiano with it. Center of the floor to Dom Troiano. Stripped from behind. It's loose. Salem has it. Brown bounces down low. Leaning in. Got it, and a foul is Amari Smith. And Salem leads this one 14-5. They're on a 10-0 run here. And I think, Jordan, I was about to say, Wildwood needs another ball handler in the game, and Jordan Fusick will come in. They'll sacrifice size as Josh Felice goes to the bench.
That foul called on Dominic Triano, his first, team's first. And Brian, Salem is shooting 7 for 10.
Free throw's no good. Rebound is brought down by Brown and put back in. Hans with the basketball. It's 16-5 Salem. Hans beats the pressure. Up across half court. Kicks. Fusick for three along the baseline, short. Rebound brought down by Farmer. Farmer up to Pickett. Pickett to the basket, no good. Offensive rebound, Salem. And layup and a foul again. This time by Pickett.
And again,
buddy, I'll be honest with you. I think there's been a couple of instances here where Salem could have been called over the back, and Wildwood's not getting the whistle.
And Salem just continues. I mean, they were relentless on the boards right there. That was 3 offensive rebounds until they scored the basket. Fusick picks up the foul.
Pickett to complete a three-point play, and it's good. It is 19-5 Salem. Dom Troiano to Junior Hans. Loses the basketball. Stolen away. Here comes Pickett. Hans strips him from behind. Hans to the basket, and his layup is good. That stops a 15-0 run.
19-7, 3:12 to play, first quarter. Salem on top.
Jumper by Rogers is good. Salem is making outside shots at a ridiculous rate right now. Here's Hans, center of the floor, makes a fake, drives in, kicks to Ryan Troiano, straight away for three, bang. Ryan Troiano with 6, it's 21-10 Salem, 2:45 to go in the quarter, excuse me. Here's a long three on the way, short. Rebound Salem, Smith misses a second time. Long rebound to Ryan Troiano, loose on the floor here, and Pickett finally throws it away.
And right now, Wildwood, they're trying anything that they can do. I mean, this Salem Rams team, they are red hot from the floor.
Right side, Ryan Troiano with the ball. Goes to Jordan Fusick. Fusick holds the dribble, goes to Ernie Troiano. Stripped out of his hands, he goes to the floor to keep possession. Now Ryan has it, trapped, goes to Dom Troiano along the baseline. Goes to Junior Hans on the right wing. Hans off a ball screen from Dom Troiano. Drives into the paint, tough shot, no good. Dom Troiano, the rebound, blocked, but a foul. He'll go to the line for 2 shots.
You hear a little bit of booing there. The Salem faithful not happy with that call. But that foul is whistled on Keith Brown.
Dom Troiano's first free throw is good. He got a friendly bounce there. It's 21-11, 150 to go in the first quarter. Girls Group 3 finals from today. Timber Creek really all over Ocean City, 62-27, and Mainland beat Absegami 43-25. Second free throw is missed by Troiano. So Mainland will host the South Jersey final Monday against Timber Creek. 21-11, Wildwood trailing Salem. Here's Pickett with the ball. Driving to the basket, pulling up and knocking down a baseline jumper is Keith Brown. Ernie Troiano, center of the floor to Dom, left side to Fusick. Fusick doubled, bad pass. Stolen away by Smith. Smith to the basket, knocked away nicely by Dom Troiano.
However, Salem will maintain possession. 1:17 to play, opening quarter. It's the Salem Rams 23, the Warriors 11 in this South Jersey Group 1 semifinal matchup.
Brown with the basketball. Holds top of the key, drives, goes to Pickett. Pickett brings it out. With 1:05 to go in the period. Pickett drives, now backs away. Pickett against Jordan Fusick. And we have a traveling violation here on Keith Brown.
And that's going to be the 4th turnover against Salem. 56 seconds to play first quarter, 23-11. Wildwood trails.
Hans the basketball for Wildwood. Goes left side to Ernie Troiano. Fakes a 3. Up to Zion Hamilton. Right side to Junior Hans. He'll pull a deep 3. Spins in and out. Rebound to Salem Smith. Farmer will walk it up. I think Salem might want to hold for 1 here. They have the possession hour in their favor with 30 seconds to go in the quarter.
And Coach Anthony Farmer, he is up directing his guys, and I believe that's exactly what he's telling them, Brian.
Brown holds against Fusick. Gets it over to Pickett, 12 seconds to go. Pickett back to Brown. 8 seconds, back to Pickett. Drives, pulls up from 15 feet, rattles out, rebound Junior Hans. Hans will dribble once, twice, fire it at the buzzer, no good off the backboard. all Salem in the first quarter. They lead 23-11. Back after this 30-second break, 98-7 the Coast. Back at Salem, Brian Cunniff with Buddy Tarbotton. Chris Knoll on the live video stream, 23-11. Salem on top at the end of the first quarter, and they shot it really, really well. Hemingway's at the Grand in Cape May is the locals' favorite restaurant for lunch or dinner. That's Hemingway's Oceanfront on Beach Avenue in Cape May. You can follow them on Facebook. Shore Sim Golf supports high school basketball on the coast. Shore Sim Golf is located on Indian Trail Road right next to Coho Brew. Check them out at shoresimgolf.com or on Facebook and Instagram. This high school sports broadcast is brought to you in part by the Sierra Restaurant Group in Wildwood. If you're looking for a bite to eat before or after the games, check out Poppy's, the Mud Hen, or the Dogtooth for a great local experience. Salem has the ball here to start the second quarter. And they lead by 12. Brown goes over to Pickett, top of the key. Pickett drives. Brown in the corner now. And here's Pickett to Brown again. High post pass to Rogers. Goes to the basket, no good. Rebound, Smith. His layup is good. Mari Smith is murdering Wildwood on the offensive glass as well. The formula of the combination of Salem shooting it well and then Smith with all these offensive rebounds. It's been a rough start for Wildwood.
Well, that's the fourth.
Hans into the lane, kicks out. Three ball by Ernie Triano is in and out. Rebound brought down by Pickett. Pickett will bring it down for Salem. Goes over to Brown.
And Brian, that was the fourth offensive rebound for Amari Smith. And he's got 8 points.
Brown the basketball, goes to Rogers. Baseline jumper is good. Rogers has 8. It's 27-11.
And with those two buckets.
Junior Hans goes quickly. Right elbow jumper. That's not a good shot. Rebound Zion Hamilton. And then he got it tipped out of his hands and out of bounds.
You know, in that first quarter, Salem shot 11
Actually,
for 18.
They called that off of Wildwood, so Salem has it.
11 for 18, the Rams shot. They were 11 for 15 inside the arc. Just 0 for 3 from beyond. And they had 10 rebounds as a team, 6 offensive rebounds.
Rogers with the ball on the wing. And he's fouled by Hans. Salem will inbound underneath.
That's going to be the third team foul against the Warriors. First personal foul against Junior Hans.
Salem lobs it in high to Brown between the circles. Brown drives, pulls up. That's an offensive foul. Good call by the official. Dom Triano in good position there. Brown had let the ball go, but Dom was clearly in position, and Brown knocked him over. Randy Sayers, first sub into the game for Salem.
Keith Brown, he picks up his second personal foul. It's the third team foul against the Rams. It's 27-11. Salem on top. 6:13 to play in the first half.
Ryan Triano, right wing. Goes to Ernie Triano, spinning into the lane. Shot up, no good. Wanted a foul, didn't get it. Salem pushing. Smith to the basket, stripped, picked it back up, and is fouled. It'll go to the line for 2 shots.
And that foul, Brian, was on Junior Hans. He picks up his second, 4th team foul.
Ernie Triano having a long discussion with the official. Smith's first free throw is good.
talk about a friendly roll. That ball bounced around the rim. Good rotation. It sat down and went through.
Jasir Thompson, who's a 6'4" junior forward, comes into the game for Salem. Second free throw is good. 29-11, Salem on top. 5:53 to go before halftime. Junior Hans off Dom Troiano's screen, and he's fouled by Thompson. Thompson picked him up on a switch. That's a bad matchup for him, and he reached out and fouled Hans.
And Thompson's a 6'5" senior, and he picks up his first. It's the fourth team foul against Salem.
Hans, top of the key, gets into the lane. Wild shot, no good. Outlet pass to Farmer. Farmer loses it. Fusick picks up the loose ball. Got it ahead to Hans. Hans to the basket, is fouled by Pickett. And he'll get 2 shots. Salem faithful didn't like that foul.
No, they did not. But nonetheless,
Wildwood has yet to score in this second quarter.
that personal foul was called on Pickett. That's his first, team's 5th.
Buddy, here's the interesting thing here. We had an upset in the other semifinal. Gloucester beat Paulsboro 59-52. The winner of this game will play a South Jersey championship game at home on Tuesday. Hans made the first, missed the second. Salem the basketball. Pickett has it for the Rams. Working against Hans. Pickett bangs into Hans. Hans goes to the floor, no call. Probably a good no call. Pickett driving, shovels off, stolen away by Jordan Fusick. Fusick gets it over to Junior Hans. He'll bring it up, passes to Josh Valise. He drives, floater. That's an air ball. Rebound is loose. All kinds of players on the floor. Pickett dives on it and calls timeout for Salem.
That was a smart play by Pickett, because he knew he was going to end up being called for a walk.
This is a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here with Wildwood trailing Salem 29-12. Surety Title Company and John Linnington are proud to sponsor high school sports. For all title needs, call Surety Title Company at 609-846-9700. Finn's, the premier restaurant in Cape May, is open year-round. Check out the place with the Art Deco look. That's Finn's on Decatur Street and the Washington Street Mall. Be sure to stop at Figgy Tech for all your technology troubles. Figgy Tech is conveniently located in Rio Grande on Route 47, 609-849-0495 today. 29-12. Salem leading Wildwood here with 4:51 to go in the second quarter. Winner will host the South Jersey Championship game on Tuesday against Gloucester.
And Brian, right now, Salem is 13 for 19 from the floor inside the arc. And with 4:51 to play here in the first half, Wildwood has got to they got to get out on the shooters. They're shooting 15-footers, 14-footers, and they're knocking them down. They're shooting the right type of shot for a high school basketball game, and man, Salem can shoot.
Ja'Kai Coates is in the game for the first time for Salem. Smith drives, he's shut off, goes back to Sayers. Sayers for 3, bang. This is insane the way Salem's shooting the basketball.
And that's their first three-pointer. They're 1 for 4 from beyond the arc.
32-12. 4:15 to go in the half. Thompson fouls Hans. Wildwood will inbound.
That was not a good matchup. Thompson ends up on Junior Hans. He picks up his second personal foul. It's the 6th team foul. And Salem right now is 14 for 23 from the floor, counting the 3-ball.
Fusick, a deep 3. That's short and then goes off the basket support. So it's out of bounds. Anthony Farmer with it for Salem. Gets it over to Ja'Kai Coates. Coates goes to Sayers. Sayers on the wing to Thompson. Up top to Smith. Sayers fakes, goes to Anthony Farmer. Baseline drive, no good. Rebound, and that's a foul on Farmer. He banged into Dom Troiano from behind. Dom Troiano is going to walk down and shoot a 1-and-1.
Well, right now the Warriors trail by 20.
And they don't have a field goal. You have Salem shooting it well, and Wildwood has 1 point in this second quarter through the first 4 minutes, 16 seconds.
Anthony Farmer picks up his first personal. That is the 7th team foul against Salem.
Dom Troiano, a 1-and-1. Free throw is good. He'll get another. He has 2 points in the game. He's 2 for 3 from the line. Miles Rogers back into the game, replaces Amari Smith for Salem. Troiano's second free throw is good. 32-14. Now Wildwood showing pressure. Inbound pass stolen by Hans. Goes to the basket. No good on a wild shot. He just needs to go up and finish. He does too much of that, trying to draw fouls, and that was good defense by the Salem player. There's an offensive foul there. Dom Troiano was rooted, and Sayers just went in and barreled into him.
And Randy Sayers, he picks up his first personal foul. 8th team foul against Salem, and that's something we've seen Dominic Troiano do all season, is sacrifice his body to take those offensive charges.
Hans drives, changes his shot in midair, no good. Rebound, Dom Troiano. Kicks it out to Fusick. Fusick for 3, bang. Good job by Ernie Troiano being strong. Dom Troiano being strong with the ball. 15-point game. Farmer to the basket. Gets it down low. Layup is good by Jazir Thompson. Stops a little spurt by Wildwood. It's 34-17 Salem. Ernie Troiano with it. Gets a ball screen from his cousin Ryan. Dribbles to the basket. Kicks it out to Fusick. Fusick along the baseline. Dips in. Whoa, what a move by Jordan Fusick. He kissed it off the glass.
Well, he really had nowhere else to go but try and drive that baseline because he was trapped out further, and he was able to get by and get through.
Coates to the basket, lays it in. Junior Hans with it, pushing for Wildwood. Goes to the basket. Another wild shot, no good. Junior Hans is a very, very talented young basketball player, buddy. He's got to get better at just simply attacking the rim. He does too much going to the basket, worrying about trying to draw fouls, and he throws up too many wild shots. That's another offensive foul on Salem. Jazir Thompson drove right into the chest of Ryan Troiano, and now Dom Troiano is down injured.
And Ryan Troiano drawing that foul. That was Thompson's 3rd personal foul. So the 6'5" senior picks up 3 fouls coming up off the bench.
Dom Troiano goes to the bench. Zion Hamilton checks in for him.
And he was limping. He was...
I think somebody in that collision may have rolled into his ankle. Junior Hans with it. Left side to Ernie Troiano. Goes up top to Zion Hamilton. Hamilton goes to bad pass. Threw it too high for Ernie Troiano. In the corner now, Sayers. Sayers into the post to Smith. Layup, no good. Got his own rebound, no good. Rebound Ernie Troiano. Outlets to Hans. Hans goes around the man at midcourt. Goes to the basket. Great move. Layup is good. 36-21. 1:20 to go. Steal by Ryan Troiano. Steps back. His jumper's going to be short, though. And the rebound's brought down by Farmer, and Ryan Troiano fouls him.
And that will be the first personal foul against Ryan Triano.
It's the 5th team foul.
1:15 to play here in the first half. It's 36-21. Wildwood trailing Salem.
Sayers with it. Goes to Smith. On the wing, they lob it into the post. Great play by Ernie Troiano to tip it away. Junior Hans the basketball. 55 seconds to go in the half. Junior Hans with it. It's a ball screen from Zion Hamilton. Pulls up for a deep three. No good. Bad shot. Hamilton follows, though, and is fouled.
And that's the second offensive rebound for Zion Hamilton, the 6'2" sophomore coming off the bench. And that's what he's supposed to do, Brian. He's got to get rebounds, go to the boards. And right there, he earned himself a trip to the foul line to shoot 2. Pickett with the foul.
First one is good.
Pickett picks up his second. Team is at the 10 foul limit.
Second free throw by Zion Hamilton is short. Rebound brought down by Salem. Salem by 14. Here comes Pickett. Goes to Sayers. Sayers hounded by Troiano. Now it's Sayers, kicked in the corner to Farmer. Farmer brings it out. 23 seconds to go. Farmer goes over to Pickett. Back to Farmer. 14 seconds. Farmer goes around Ryan Troiano, kicks out. Rogers from 18 feet, no. Long rebound goes to Salem. Dipping in is Farmer, no good. Rebound goes off of Salem and out of bounds with just 1 second to go in the half.
Well, right now, Brian, to Wildwood's credit, they trailed 32-12.
Hans chucks, didn't come far away from three-quarter court. 36-22, Salem on top here at the half. And we'll be back with the halftime report after this 4-minute timeout on 98.7 The Coast and CoastSportsToday.com.
They were 15 for 26 inside the arc, 1 for 4, so they were 16 for 30.
Just as a reminder, if you leave the building, you will be charged to re-enter. If you leave the building, you will have to pay to re-enter. Thank you.
Halftime here at Salem. The Rams lead Wildwood 36-22 in the South Jersey Group 1 semifinal. Irma Deli is the place to go for a great sandwich, pizza, and steak. Visit Irma Deli on Breakwater Road in Irma next to the Cape May Airport. The Mad Batter serves breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day. Stop in and see what everyone is raving about at the Mad Batter on Jackson Street in Cape May. Bow Harbor Oceanfront Hotel in Wildwood Crest, a proud supporter of high school sports. When friends and family come to visit, don't put them on the sofa. Call Bow Harbor 609-522-3343 or book online at bowharborhotels.com. The Wildwoods Convention Center would like to wish all the athletes the best of luck in today's game. For info on upcoming events, go to wildwoodsnj.com. So Salem and Buddy will get to how well they shot in the first half momentarily. And they also have a lot of balance in their scoring. 7 players have scored. Amari Smith has 10. Zahir Pickett with 8. Miles Rogers with 8. 4 for Keith Brown. 3 for Randy Sayers. 2 for Jagai Coates. And 2 for Jasir Thompson. Salem has a 14-point lead with their leading scorer, Anthony Farmer, having been shut out so far. Junior Hans has 7 for Wildwood. Ryan Troiano with 6. Jordan Fusick with 5. Dom Troiano has 3. And Zion Hamilton has 1. And it's 36-22 Salem at the half.
And Brian, I don't know if you could really say that Farmer's been shut out. He's only shot the ball twice, and he's elected today to be the distributor. He's moving the ball around. He's doing a real good job with that. And looking at the stat sheet, Salem, yes, they shot unbelievable in that first quarter. They cooled down a bit, but still, they were 15 for 26 inside the arc, 1 for 4 from beyond. They were 16 for 30. They had 22 rebounds as a team, a huge disparity over Wildwood. Wildwood had just 7 rebounds, but 13 defensive, 9 offensive. The Rams got to the foul line 4 times, making 3, and they turned it over 10 times. For the Warriors, they shot 7 for 24 in that first half, 4 for 14 inside the arc. They were 3 for 10 from beyond. They had 7 rebounds, as I said, as a team. 3 defensive, 4 offensive. They were 5 of 8 from the charity stripe, and they turned it over 8 times. So they cut down. They turned it over 7 times in that first quarter. So it wasn't the turnovers in the second quarter. It was just they were unable again to get their offense going, via the jump shot, and they just didn't have anything to answer to what Salem was doing. So again, the score here at Salem High School, the Salem Rams 36, the Wildwood Warriors 22. This is South Jersey Group 1 semifinal action, and we'll be right back right after we pay some bills. 2 minutes, Mark. Over 2 minutes. Give us. You can go 2.5. 2.5. Yeah. Hey, who's doing the 5? Oh, wow. All right. Yep. All right.
All right, 36-22 at the half here. Wildwood has the basketball to start the second half. They got to get going quickly here to get back into this game. Ryan Triano on the wing. Goes to Ernie. Swung over to Dom Triano. He's going to tee up a three, in and out. Rebound comes to Josh Valise, and he's fouled. And I think Ryan Triano may have tipped that rebound, which is what allowed Josh Valise to slip in there, and he'll go to the line for 2 shots.
That's exactly what happened, Brian. Ryan Triano got down there and got his hand on that ball, tipped it to Josh Valise.
Free throw is good.
And that foul was called on Keith Brown, the 6'5" senior. That's his third.
Valise, the second of 2 free throws. That one's no good long. Rebound tipped out, and stepping out of bounds was Pickett as he tracked down the rebound. So Wildwood's going to have the ball here.
And that time Pickett tried to throw the ball off of Dominic Triano, and he didn't do it intentionally, but he hit Dominic in the face with the basketball.
But Dom's already beat up with the ankle turn earlier. Junior Hans holding. Goes up top to Ryan Triano, swings to Josh Valise. Up top to Dom Triano. Now it's Ryan on the wing to Ernie. Ernie Triano for 3. Oh, it halfway down and out. Rebound saved in bounds, and then it goes off of Wildwood and out of bounds. Salem the basketball. Stolen away by Junior Hans. Kicks it out to Ernie. Ernie down the lane, scooping shot, no good. Wanted a foul call, didn't get it. Dom steals the rebound. Junior Hans drives, pulls up, 12-footer, no. Rebound brought down by Salem. Here comes Farmer. Farmer, stolen away by Ryan Triano. Now Farmer dives back on it. Oh, I don't know. They awarded Farmer a timeout there. I don't know how that could be because Ryan Triano had his hand in on the basketball. But they award Salem a timeout. It'll be a full timeout. We'll take a 30-second break back after this on 98.7 The Coast. North Wildwood Recreation Department is proud to sponsor high school basketball on the coast. For info on camps, clinics, programs, and special events, 609-522-2955 or log on to the recreation page at northwildwood.com. Triano and Sons are proud sponsors of the Wildwood basketball teams. Masonry work, stone pavers, concrete, or more. Call 522-3355 for a free estimate. So Salem will have the ball here.
6:51 to go here in the third quarter. And Salem will be inbounding on the sideline across from their bench.
Leading 36-23. They come up top to Smith. Keith Brown now. Back to Amari Smith. Goes to Brown. Rogers on the wing, holds, backdoor pass to Smith, layup no good, rebound Josh Valise. Here's Ernie Triano on the wing, goes up top to Ryan Triano, dips in, passes down low to Josh Valise, saved in bounds, but it is stolen by Salem. Anthony Farmer to the basket, rejected by Dom Triano, but a foul is called. And Anthony Farmer will go to the line for 2 shots. And here's the thing, that pass from Ryan Triano to Josh Valise, you have to know who you're passing it to and where.
Yeah,
if that's Junior Hans around the basket, who's obviously, a proven finisher and an athlete, he really put his teammate Josh Valise in a bad spot with that pass. Farmer's free throw is good. It's his first point of the game.
Yeah, absolutely. And you totally have to understand that. You know, you don't want to throw the ball to a teammate in a position they're not comfortable with, or it's not a strength for them.
Farmer makes both. It's a 15-point lead now for Salem. Ryan Triano gets it into Ernie, to Dom, over to Josh Felice. Felice, nearly stripped, gets it up high to Dom Triano. Now it's Ernie Triano with a lane down, kicks it to Junior Hans. Hans to the basket, and a foul is called against Smith. And Hans will get 2 shots.
And Amari Smith, he picks up, that's his first personal foul. His first, team's second here in the second half. And Junior Hans going to the foul line. And he knocks down the first one. He will get one more.
He's 2 for 3 from the line. Jordan Fusick in for Josh Felice for Wildwood. Second free throw by Hans is good. Farmer with it, goes to Smith. Smith gets it up to Pickett. Pickett holding against Ernie Triano, 38-25. Salem with the lead in the ball. Rogers in the corner, brings it out to the right elbow, shoots a jumper, it's good.
I'll tell you one thing, Brian.
Then we have a traveling violation called against Wildwood.
They call that on Junior Hans. Miles Rogers, the 6'6" junior, he can really stroke that jump shot.
Here's Farmer in the corner, trying to drive, kicks up to Rogers. Now it's Farmer again. Farmer's floater is an air ball. Saved in bounds by Salem. No, Salem player hit the end line. So Wildwood will have it. It's 40-25 Salem. 5:27 to go in the third. You know, if you're Wildwood, buddy, you just can't look at this big deficit here. You just got to keep playing. Hans trapped along the sideline. Driving, kicking, Fusick for 3. This is a big one. Short. Rebound taken by Smith. Got it to Farmer. Farmer down the lane. Scooping layup. No. Smith another offensive rebound and will go to the line for 2 shots as he is fouled.
And again, that is the 9th rebound of this basketball game for Amari Smith. And 6 of those, Brian, are offensive rebounds.
Smith's first free throw is no good. The point I was trying to make was, as Farmer will come out of the game, replaced by Coates, is that if you're Wildwood, you can't look at this big 15-point deficit here. 5:11 to go in the third. The goal should be, let's get this to 10 or less. Second free throw is no good. Rebound, Salem. Wow, Salem's Keith Brown got away with an over-the-back call. And now Dom Triano's upset about it, and he just got called for a technical foul. And this is going to give Salem 4 shots in the ball.
Yeah, this is a not a good sequence of events for the Warriors.
Oh, look, we're a long way away down the other baseline, but from here, that looked like an obvious over-the-back play by Salem. Dom Triano didn't get the call. Then he fouled the Salem player, Brown, and Brown's to the line for 2 shots. He missed the first. The second one is good.
And, Brian, that was Dominic's 3rd personal foul. Then he gets the technical foul. So now he's got 4 fouls. 5:08 to play in the third quarter. They cannot afford to try and be coming back from this 16-point deficit.
Rogers misses the first technical free throw. Zion Hamilton is going to check in for Dom Triano. Second free throw is good. Salem will have the ball. And Salem will inbound. 42-25, the Rams lead. They get it into Coates. Driving now is Brown. His floater is no good. Smith the rebound. His layup is good. Smith is just pummeling Wildwood on the offensive boards. Hans bounces it up to Fusick. Fusick lobs it across to Ernie Triano in the corner. And Zion Hamilton is fouled.
And that foul's whistled on number 23, Coates. That's his first, team's third. We've had 7 fouls called, and we've only played 3 minutes and 14 seconds.
Timeout on the floor. Wildwood calls it. They trail by 19. We'll be back after this 30-second break on 98.7 The Coast. High school basketball on the coast brought to you by the Greater Wildwood JCs. They support the Wildwood High School boys basketball team. And, they're going to need some things to start happening for them here. They trail by 19 with 4:46 to go in what's really been a very slowly played third quarter.
Slowly? 7 fouls have called between the two teams. As I said, 3:14 has gone off the clock. We might need to alert Steve Lurch. We might not get back to that girls' game till about 8 o'clock tonight.
Junior Hans goes to Ryan Troiano. Goes up high to Zion Hamilton. Swung to Junior Hans. Hans for 3. This is short. Rebound to Sayers. Sayers, Ryan Troiano ripped it right out of his hands. Back to Fusick. Fusick a deep 3. Bang! Fusick with 8. That's his second 3. Coates with it against Fusick. Crossover dribble. Foul called on Jordan Fusick.
That's going to be the second personal foul on the sophomore. 5th team foul against the Warriors.
Jasir Thompson returns to the game for Salem. Coates with it against Ryan Troiano. Takes it to the right wing. Passes down low to Sayers. Floater on the baseline is good. 46-28. Salem on top. Ryan Troiano got it to Junior Hans. Hans pushing. Hans kicks out to Fusick. Bad pass. Out of bounds. And Fusick was open. It was a good decision by Hans to kick it out there, but he just didn't execute the pass.
And that's the 11th turnover.
Sayers having trouble getting it in. Stolen away by Junior Hans. Now it's Ryan Troiano. Fusick, deep 3. No good, long. Long rebound, comes down to Hans. Hans has it for Wildwood. Stops, 17-footer is good. (46-30) Salem. They have the lead in the ball. 3:25 to go in the third. Pickett against Hans. Pickett takes it left. Stolen away by Ryan Troiano. Ryan Troiano will go to the basket, and his layup is good. Timeout, Salem. And Wildwood's got it back to 14 with 3:11 to go in the third. And this will be a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. High school basketball on the coast. Brought to you by the Wildwood Recreation Department. For events and activities, go to recreation-wildwoodnj.org. So Wildwood showing a little spunk here. They were down by as much as 19. They've cut it to 14 here with 3:11 left in the third quarter.
And right now, and again, Brian, I mean, there's still plenty of time. Obviously, as you just said, 3:11 to go in this third quarter. It's realistic for Wildwood to be able to get this lead down to under 10 points, by the time this quarter ends. If they can do that, that's a manageable deficit to start the fourth quarter. So, Wildwood's got to continue this little spurt, continue to make good decisions, and they got to continue what they've been doing. They've been rebounding better here in this third quarter.
Sayers to inbound. Gets it to Smith. Passes ahead to Pickett. Pickett back to Smith. Now it's Coates. Gets Ryan Troiano. Coates down the lane. Kicks out. Coates again. Or that was Thompson, excuse me. Now it's Coates to the right of the circle. Crossover dribble. Into the lane. Down low. Great pass to Thompson. The layup is good.
And again, that was good ball movement by the Rams. And
Fusick with it for Wildwood. Fusick takes it to the wing, goes back to Hans. Hans a deep three, off the iron, no good. Rebound, goes to Ryan Troiano, drives, kicks back to Hans. Hans into the lane, lost it on the way up. Outlet pass to Sayers for Salem, goes to the basket, no good but a foul.
Boy, that almost went down too. Randy Sayers, a 6-foot junior guard, comes off the bench and really does a nice job giving Coach Farmer quality minutes.
Free throw is good.
And Jordan Fusick was whistled for that foul, Brian. That's his third, sixth team foul against the Warriors.
Second free throw by Sayers is no good. Rebound to Zion Hamilton for Wildwood. Salem by 17 now. 2:15 to go in the third. Ryan Troiano with it. Goes to Junior Hans. Up top to Zion Hamilton. Swings to Ryan Troiano. Fakes, goes to Ernie Troiano. Bounces. And a foul is called on the pass. Wildwood will have it.
That foul's called on Amari Smith, the 6'3 junior. It's going to be his second, team's fourth.
They get it into Hans. Hans to the basket. Layup no good. Tipped up and in by Hans. 49-34. 1:53 to go in the third. Salem the lead in the ball. Sayers pushing. Sayers bounces across. Thompson blocked from behind by Hamilton. Second shot no good. Smith again. The layup is good. Amari Smith has a boatload of offensive rebounds in this game.
Well, that's his 8th offensive rebound. He's got 11 total.
Hans into the basket, kicks. Ernie Troiano for three, no good. Rebound Salem. Coates trapped in the backcourt, gets it to Farmer. Farmer drives, he's fouled by Fusick. That'll send Farmer to the line for a 1-and-1.
And that's going to be the 4th personal foul on Jordan Fusick.
Yeah, I mean, this is, to have Salem going to the line for a 1-and-1 with 1:15 to go in the third quarter. That Wildwood has 7 fouls already.
And 11 fouls have been called in this third quarter.
Fusick comes out, Valise is in.
We've played 6 minutes and 45 seconds.
Farmer's 1-and-1 is no good short. Long rebound, though, comes out to Salem. Wildwood fails to secure another defensive rebound. Coates actually grabbed the long offensive rebound. Sayers with it against Valise. Goes to Coates. Coates holds. Still holding. Backs away to break a 5-second count now. Steps in, right elbow jumper, no good long. Rebound to Thompson. Sayers, extra pass. Farmer for three, short. Rebound brought down by Ryan Troiano. Ryan Triano across the timeline. Goes to Junior Hans. Hans drives. Passes to Ryan Triano. Now it's Hans again for three. No good. Rebound brought down by Coates. Coates goes to
22
Farmer.
seconds.
Salem by 17, and they're going to hold for one. They have the possession arrow. Sayers goes to Coates. 7 seconds to go. Coates working against Junior Hans. Fall away three as the buzzer sounds, no good. And we'll be back after this 30-second timeout as Salem takes a 51-34 lead into the fourth. High school basketball, 98-7 the Coast. Back at Salem, Brian Cunniff with Buddy Tarbotton. Chris Knoll on the live video stream on coastsportstoday.com. It's 51-34. Wildwood trailing Salem as we head into the fourth quarter. Dom Triano is back in with those 4 fouls.
Well, I mean, Brian, you know what? This is it. I mean, it's all or nothing now, and especially for the seniors, because they're looking at a loss and your high school basketball career is over.
Harley Busham, sophomore, is in the game for Wildwood. Farmer, driving, kicking. Sayers for three, bang.
Randy Sayers now 2 for 2 from beyond the arc. He's 3 for 3 from the floor. He's got 9 points off the bench.
It's 54-34. Hans to the basket, strip that goes out of bounds. Wildwood will have it.
And again, just that time, you know, Salem has done a very good job with their help defense, Brian.
Hans in the corner. Brings it out, lobs over to Ryan Triano, fakes a three, goes to the basket, rejected by Pickett. Smith has it, up to Farmer. Farmer for three, no good. Rebound, Dom Triano. Got it to Ernie Triano. Hans, deep three, no good off the iron. Rebound brought down by Salem's Rogers. Rogers is fouled by Ryan Triano, and that'll send Rogers to the line for a 1-and-1.
And that will be the second personal foul on Triano. Ryan, the sophomore, picks up his second, team's 8th. 7:03 to play in this basketball game. It is Salem 54, Wildwood 34.
Rogers can give Salem its largest lead. Free throw is good. 21-point lead now.
And Brian, Ernie Triano has yet to score in this contest today.
Second free throw is no good. Smith another rebound, but missed that putback. Rebound to Wildwood. Hans brings it down. Goes to Harley Busham. In the corner to Dom Triano. Back to Hans. Harley Busham fakes. Shoots a three. No good. Rebound. Tracked down in the corner by Pickett of Salem. Sayers gets it up to Farmer. Farmer in the post. Losing the ball going up was Rogers. Now we have a foul on Wildwood after that. And Pickett will go to the line for a 1-and-1.
And again, that time Rogers, he goes hard to the basket. You know, he's unable to score, but he puts the ball up there where it's not a turnover, giving the opportunity for Pickett to get that offensive rebound.
Free throw's no good. Ernie Triano the rebound. Salem by 21. Ernie Triano, wow. Smith reached in, got the steal. Then Ernie Triano fouls him.
And that's going to be the first personal foul against Ernie Triano, the 10th team foul against the Warriors. So with 6:23 left in this game, Salem will be shooting 2 the rest of the way.
Smith makes the first. Second one is also good. He's got 16 to lead Salem. And they lead 57-34. Ernie Triano, lazy pass, stolen by Pickett, and he'll go down and lay it in. And Wildwood is starting to get blown out here. Here's Hans to the basket. Foul is called. And he'll go to the line for 2 shots.
And they're going to call that foul on Miles Rogers. Rogers is going to pick up his second, team's 5th. And as Brian said, Junior Hans will go to the line to shoot 2.
First one is good. He has 14. Ryan Triano back in for Harley Busham. Second one is also good. Hans is 5 for 6 from the line today. Pickett, stripped from behind by Hans. Dom Troiano outlets to Ernie. Tipped away from him. The ball will go out of bounds off of Salem. And Wildwood will inbound on the side here.
Anthony Farmer thought he was coming up with a steal, but he could not retain possession of the basketball when he got his hands on it.
Ryan Troiano to trigger the inbound. Got it to Junior Hans. Hans off a ball screen. Goes to Fusick. Fusick a deep 3 short. Rebound brought down by Pickett. Stolen away at half court by Hans, but stolen back by Pickett. Pickett is fouled, and he'll go to the line for 2 shots.
And that foul is going to be on Ryan Triano. And that's going to be Ryan's 4th personal foul.
5:29 to go, and it's all Salem. They got off to a hot shooting start, led 23-11 after the first quarter. And it's been an uphill climb for Wildwood ever since. Salem did get it to 20 earlier. Wildwood cut it to 14 with the ball. Actually 13 with the ball. But have gotten no closer. Now Salem is about to pull away. They lead 61-36, 30-second timeout on the floor. The Bow Harbor Oceanfront Hotel in Wildwood Crest, a proud supporter of high school sports. When friends and family come to visit, don't put them on the sofa. Call the Bow Harbor 609-522-3343 or online at bowharborhotels.com. North Wildwood Recreation Department is proud to sponsor high school basketball on the coast. Info on camps, clinics, programs, and special events, 609-522-2955, or the recreation page at northwildwood.com.
And Brian, one of the things you look at, when you're reflecting back on this game, as I had said, Ernie Triano has yet to score. Dominic Triano has 3 points, all from the foul line, and Josh Felice has 1 point. So you're looking at 3 of your 5 starters. They don't have a field goal amongst them.
Hans, the basketball for Wildwood, goes around the man, gets to the basket, misses the layup. Salem pushing. Farmer into the lane, loses it, gets it back, and then loses it out of bounds.
And that is the 19th turnover against Salem.
Salem made 11 of its first 17 shots from the floor in this game. Here's Fusick for 3 from the wing. That's good. He's got 3 threes and 11 points. Here's Pickett to the basket. Kicks across. Rogers into the lane. Smith with it. Goes to Sayers. And another 3 by Sayers is good. That's his 3rd 3 off the bench. He's got 12 points.
And that one went round and round and round and stayed down.
Ryan Troiano is fouled.
And right now, Wildwood's got 3 players out on the floor with 4 fouls. Dominic Triano, Ryan Triano, and Jordan Fusick. And that foul was on it was on Amari Smith. His 3rd, team's 6th.
Fusick to Hans. Hans driving, kicks in the corner. Ernie Triano, a baseline drive, shovels it to his brother Dom. Reverse layup is good. Dom Triano's first field goal, he's got 5 points. 64-41, Salem on top. Smith pushing. Smith falls to the floor, and it's going to be a traveling violation.
Yeah, a little tough break there for Amari Smith. There was nobody close to him, and he just did. He just tripped over his own feet. And that's the 20th turnover against the Rams.
Yeah, and that's a high number for a high school game, but that turnover number is being mitigated by the hot shooting of Salem. 4:05 to go. Hans with the basketball, kicks to Troiano. Troiano a baseline 3, that's no good. Rebound, long rebound, tipped, saved by Fusick. Kicked out to Ryan Troiano, back to Jordan Fusick. Fusick down the lane, shovels to Dom Troiano nicely, and the layup is good. 21-point game, 3:45 to go. Smith, center of the floor to Brown. Brown to the basket, passes over to Rogers, baseline jumper, no good. Rebound Dom Troiano. Got it to Ernie Troiano. 3:30 to go. Hans on the wing. Hans drives, foul line jumper, good. Well, Wildwood making a run at it here, but they still trail by 19 with 3:15 to go. Rogers kicks back out to Farmer. Farmer goes over to Brown. And Amari Smith is fouled by Ernie Troiano.
And that's going to be the second personal foul against Ernie Triano. And again, Wildwood has been at the 10 foul limit. So we'll send Smith to the line to shoot 2. 3:01 to play. It is 64-45. Salem on top.
Smith's free throw is good. Second one is no good. And going over the back is Brown. And Wildwood will walk down and shoot a 1-and-1.
And Salem will host Gloucester High School this Tuesday night here for the South Jersey Group 1 Championship.
Ernie Troiano, a 1-and-1. He has not scored in this game. Averaging 12.5 on the season. And barring a miracle, this will be his final high school game. Free throw is short. Rebound, Jordan Fusick. Shot was blocked, though, by Smith. Smith outlets to Farmer. Farmer to the basket, kicks out. Bad pass by Salem, and Wildwood will have it as it goes out of bounds. And Wildwood to inbound. Hans with the basketball between the circles. Fusick with it, back to Hans. Hans, dribble penetrates. Fusick behind a double screen, no good for three. Rebound brought down by Salem. Brown is fouled, and he'll walk down and shoot 2 free throws.
2:23 to go. 65-45. And Ernie Triano whistled for that foul. That's his third. And again, Wildwood has been at the 10 foul team limit.
Free throws good by Brown. Let's put the season in perspective for Wildwood here, buddy. They're going to finish at 17-11. And they won 2 state playoff games, got to the sectional semifinal round. And let's face it, after losing all those players from last year's team, the loss is going to be disappointing here. Wildwood turns it over. Sayers is going to go down, lobs it up to Smith, and he tips it in.
Unselfish basketball.
Hans down the other end for 3. That's short. Fouls his own miss. Got it to Fusick. Fusick now for 3. That is no good. Rebound Dom Troiano. No good on the layup. Rebound to Salem. 1:54 to go. Smith to Farmer. Farmer lobs for Smith. No good but a foul. I believe that's going to be on Dom Troiano. That's going to be his 5th.
And
So
you
Josh
are
Felice will
correct.
check in for him. Ernie will go out, or Dom will go out. Talk about the season he had, buddy. Their best rebounder, kind of their third scorer in the starting lineup. The kid that basically played all of JV last year as a junior. But, putting the season in perspective with what Wildwood lost, 6 players from last year's team. Smith makes the first. Some deep subs are going to come in for Salem here. For them to win 17 games in 2 state playoff games, it's a heck of a season. I mean, let's face it. Unless you win the Tournament of Champions, everybody's season ends with a loss.
Yes.
Harley
Yes,
Busham will come in for Ryan Troiano.
And the Tournament of Champions, it's playing itself out. That's only going to be around for another year or 2.
This year is the last one.
Yep.
70-45 now as Smith is at the line for the second of 2 free throws. That one's no good. Rebound to Ernie Troiano. We'll bring it up for Wildwood. He is fouled. That is Smith fouled him purposely to come out of the game. Pickett replaces him. Ernie will go to the line for a 1-and-1.
And Smith, he picks up, that's his 4th foul. 8th team foul.
Free throw is good by Ernie. He'll get another. Second free throw is also good. Salem to inbound. And we're going to have a traveling violation called against Hayden Renner. Wildwood will have it. Brian Cunniff and Chase Critchfield check in for Wildwood along with Zion Hamilton. The seniors all go out for Wildwood along with Junior Hans. Lance Lillo also into the game. And Jordan Fusick also goes to the bench.
1:38 to play. It's 70-47. Salem on top.
Cunniff goes over to Busham. Swung over to Hamilton. Critchfield Drives, goes to Cunniff. Cunniff left open. Shoots a long jumper, no good. Long rebound comes out to Busham. Busham for three. Knocks it down. Harley Busham on the score sheet. 70-50. Salem on top. Larry Faulkner to the basket. Loses it out of bounds, and they'll give it to Wildwood. 1:05 to go. Critchfield over to Cunniff. Cunniff for three. That's no good. The rebound will go out of bounds, and Salem will have it. $50 seconds to go. We'll have the girls coming up. The winner of the girls' game at 5 o'clock. Winner of the girls' game will play Woodbury. Woodbury won by about 50 over Palmyra today. Three ball was knocked down by Ziad Thomas of Salem. Critchfield with the ball. Goes up top to Busham.
30 seconds.
Busham kicks. Critchfield drives, goes to the basket. No good but a foul. Chase Critchfield will go to the line.
Zaire Piggott looks at the official, goes, who? The official says, you. That's his third personal foul. And as Brian said, Chase Critchfield will go to the line.
First one is good. And the second one is also good. Salem the ball with 25 seconds to go. It's another three. No good. Rebound to Hamilton. Here's Critchfield on the wing. Goes back to Cunniff. And Wildwood won't even shoot it. 73-52 will be the final. It was all Salem right from the start, and they win it by 21. We'll take a 30-second break. We'll come back and wrap this up right after this on 98.7 The Coast. Back at Salem, Brian Cunniff, Buddy Tarbotton, and Salem wins at 73-52. They got off to a hot start. Wildwood could never recover, and Salem wins it going away. They'll play for the South Jersey title on Tuesday at home against Gloucester, which upset top-seeded Paulsboro in the other semifinal. Salem had four players in double figures. Amari Smith with 20, 12 apiece for Zaire Pickett, Miles Rogers, and Randy Sayers. 7 points for Keith Brown, 4 points Jazir Thompson, 2 points for 3 points Ziad Thomas, and 2 points apiece Anthony Farmer and Ja'Kai Coates. For Wildwood, Junior Hans had 17, Jordan Fusick 11, Ryan Troiano 8, Dom Troiano 7, 3 for Harley Busham, 2 for Chase Critchfield and Ernie Troiano, and 1 for Josh Release. Wildwood's season finishes at 17-11. So that'll do it. Now, go ahead, buddy. I'm sorry.
Well, you know, Brian, just real quick. The